Kona says hi. It's me. How you doing? It's March the 30th, Sunday afternoon, about 1 in the afternoon. Just hanging out, not doing much of nothing. Kona just finished a big run out back and then decided to roll around in the dirt and dust and get all dirty again after I spent 2 days brushing her and getting rid of, well, about 3 or 4 more dogs worth of fur off of her. So anybody want to build it yourself dog, let me know. I'll send you the fur. You pay the shipping. What's been going on around here? Not much of anything. Pretty much all the Canadians and Americans have vamoosed, left the area, so Kona and I have this whole back area to ourselves. We come out here and sit and relax. Been nice the last 3 days, actually. Nice and quiet out here. So, yeah, that's been going on. Mom had her birthday on the 24th of March. Happy birthday, Mom, again. And she got to celebrate her birthday by having my dad transported by ambulance to the hospital as he fell down in the driveway and broke his hip. He's since had surgery to repair the broken hip, and because of the way they had to tear up the muscles and so forth, he has to go for a rehab now. So he'll be going into a rehab hospital for a little while. They're hoping, though, my mom is, to skip that process and have in-home health care come in and do rehab with him in the house, which I think would be best as well. So hopefully that all works out. I haven't heard anything from Wendy or Tamara. They've been keeping me abreast of the situation for the last week and a little bit, and they haven't mentioned anything about it here the last couple of days, but I haven't talked to Wendy today. I talked to Tamara yesterday, and yesterday everything was still up in the air. So I don't imagine much has changed from yesterday to today, being at the weekend and all, and the big snow dump they had. So I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. I'll know more when I get back on the 11th. So I'll know more when I go back on the 11th, I guess. Going home for 10 days due to the change in the immigration laws down here in Mexico. They had a program in place where you overstay your visitor visa, your FMM as it's called, and you overstay by 24 hours, you go into an immigration attorney or a facilitator and you march into the immigration office with them and get your temporary residency. Costs you a couple $2,000, $2,500, but then you have temporary residency and you can come and go as you please. Well, they've scrapped that program. Now you have to have been in Mexico since 2022 without leaving. So that's 3 years of continuous staying in Mexico without leaving in order to qualify for the residency program. Well, I've been back and forth a dozen times since 2022, so I don't qualify. Now the way I have to qualify is not go home for 3 years, which right now just isn't feasible. So I'll be running back and forth for as long as the funds hold out. Anyways, so we'll see how long that plays out until I stay down here permanent with no choice because I can't fly home. So yeah, it requires you to become an illegal citizen or legal alien down here, whereas they call it irregular, and not get caught being irregular, which the only way you're going to get caught is if you travel around the country on planes or buses. They'll ask you for your tourist card, and if you can't produce it, they deport you. So kind of living low-key, hiding out here, which I've kind of been doing anyway, so I'm used to it. I've been practicing, I guess. We'll go with that. So with all that being said, not much else going on down here. It's quiet. It's really quiet. It's like I said, both nice and not good. Not good because I want to see Jimena and Francesco do well at their business. I think they've done extremely well through this winter. According to Jimena, they've never, ever had a winter like this in the years they've been here. And kind of opened their eyes on how to market things and do things down here. And they've taken everything and just run with it. And you know, they've got some really good advice, not just from myself, but from other fellow Canadians that come down here. And we've all sat and talked and with them, and you know, if you try this and this and this, and try this and this and that, and then that and that and this, these are all things that will probably work well for you, and they did. It's they're really happy, so that's all I can ask for. And they've been fantastic with me. They're still really just the salt of the earth people, phenomenal, wonderful people to deal with down here. So they bend over backwards for me with anything, and I do the same for them. So it's a win-win. So now, like I said, heading home on the 11th of April. There's some banking to do and doctor's visits and simple things like that. Just get a repeat on my prescription for another 6 months and get a new bank card. I lost my bank card, I don't know, 3 months ago. So it's been kind of fun transferring money around from Canada down to here and then getting it out of the bank here. But it's been a run around, but we've got it figured out, and we're surviving. And it's all good. So that, and then I got to do my taxes when I get back to Canada, because I can't do them from here, because in order to sign in on the government website, you need your bank card with the bank card number, and I don't have that. Otherwise, I just do them from here. But so when I get back to Canada and I get a new bank card, then I can do my taxes and go from there, because all my tax information is on the Canada website for my widower's pension. So have to take care of it that way. That being said, the government will probably bend me over and rape me for the $45,000 or $50,000 I made last year, and probably want another $8,000 or $10,000 above the $20,000 I've already paid. But I digress. We're not going to get into that and so forth and what have you. So not on here. I'm not talking politics on here. It's not going to happen. Like I said, nothing really new to report. Kona's doing well. I'm doing well. Just hanging around the homestead. Not doing much of nothing. So it's all good. So I don't know if I'll put up another video before I leave in 10 days, or when I'm in Canada, or when I get back. I'm not bringing any camera gear to Canada, because I just don't want to. It forces me not to take bookings when I'm there, and I don't want to. So I won't be doing any photography when I'm there. Sorry, but it's just the way it's got to be this time around. I'll be back in September to shoot a wedding. I'll be there for 2 weeks. So if you require family portraits or whatever, let me know. We can set something up for September. Other than that, I'm down here. You can always come down here. I got room for you. I got my room. I got one single bed in my room I can put you up on, and after we get rid of all the French Canadians, after the other people in the other condos leave, the French Canadians, the other Canadians, then they'll all be available. And as soon as they're available, I am going to work like a SOB to book them up with you people I know, friends and family. I want to book them solid for next winter with people I know, and not the French Canadians, and not other Canadians, because they think they're, well, you know, they're better than everybody else. They have their own distinct society and whatever. Again, no politics, no religion, none of that. So yeah. I'll tell you stories. Not right now, but you want some stories? Shoot me a message, and I'll hand type out the stories for you about what I've been dealing with these idiots that are in these places this winter. It's just unfrickin' real. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I've got to report to you. Everybody down here is doing well. I'll be home in 10 days. Kona's going to, like I say, go stay with Heather and Enrique for 10 days. Hopefully when I get back, she'll be rehabilitated or not care if I come and go. That'd be nice, but I'm not holding my breath. But we'll see what happens. And until I talk to you again, don't forget, die living. There it is. Yeah, die living. Just a saying that means everything. Die living. Don't wait for it to come to you. Go get it. And we'll talk to you later on. Be good. Have fun. Peace out.